My name is Erika. I'm here to share with you one more time about the ministry of Young Life. You've heard from Taylor, my husband, and Fortune, my co-leader, at Issaquah High School. So go Eagles, right? We have quite a few of them here. I volunteer for Young Life simply because it changed my life. I grew up in the church, but it wasn't until going to Young Life that I understood that God wanted a personal relationship with me, and that was the missing piece that I needed. I was a volunteer leader in college, which is where I met Taylor, when we were both leading for Eastern Cincinnati Young Life. We've both been supporting Young Life over the years, first as volunteer leaders in Cincinnati, and then in Issaquah, we've been serving mostly on committee, which is the adult support behind Young Life and communities. I just started volunteer leading again last year. There are a few verses that stick out to me when it comes to working with Young Life. The first one is John 10:10. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. For those who don't know God, Christians can often give the impression of being strict rule followers, and I just love this verse because what Jesus truly offers is life to the full. So much about Young Life centers around having fun with kids, letting them experience adventure while they get to hear about a God who loves them. The two pieces of Young Life that Fortune mentioned last week were all about this, which is Club, which is a weekly party meant for kids at IHS that would probably never step foot in a church. All kids, no matter what they believe, are welcome to come, hang out, play games, eat pizza, and hear about a God who loves them. And then camp is exactly the same, but for a whole week on an amazing camp property. We used to say it's the best week of your life, or we'll give you your money back, and we never had anyone ask for a refund. The second verse is 2 Corinthians 5:20. Therefore, we are ambassadors for Christ, God making his appeal through us. Young Life wants to bring kids closer to Jesus. So for a non-believing kid at the high school, that would be introducing them to God's story from the very beginning. For kids who are already believers, we want to draw them closer to God. No matter where they are in their journey, we want to just help them bring them closer to Jesus. Every Wednesday morning before school, we have Bible study for kids at our house that Young Life calls campaigners. We eat breakfast together, have a Bible study, pray, and then kids walk or drive to school. Thankfully, we live about a 5-minute walk. It's been debated on how long it takes to walk to the school from our house. It's quite the debate, but we're very close. We're a block away, so it's so lovely. What I love so much about campaigners is that it can be such a sweet time for IHS kids to foster community among believers in their school. No matter what grade you're in, you can grow in your faith and get to know other believers at IHS. And one of the ways I hope to inspire our campaigner kids is that they can do ministry at their school too, helping them grow their heart for their friends who are not yet a part of God's story and giving them opportunities to invite friends in. And then the last verse I wanted to share is the same one that Taylor shared the other day, which is 1 Thessalonians 2:8. We loved you so much that we shared with you not only God's good news, but our lives too. Young Life leaders do something we call contact work, which is basically any time spent with kids. We show up at football games, we hang out after school, we go to swim meets to watch Lucy and Aaron swim, we go see Eloise at Little Shop of Horrors, or Drake and Brody rock it on the football field. We do all those things, and basically we just show up again and again. And now we open up our home constantly. Tonight we're hosting a movie night, and kids are invited to bring friends and hang out for the night, and it's all about giving opportunities to share life. I have the privilege of hearing about boy drama, school stress, family hardship. Sorry, not your boy drama. Sorry, Eloise. You just know who I'm talking about, that's why. The people who talk to me about these things. Yes, see, I told you. That's what I'm talking about. Family hardship, and we get to be the source of love in the midst. I love being a home where they can come anytime. We've had kids stop by after homecoming, and had a game day after the windstorm where kids literally just sat and played games at our house with no power for the entire day. One of the best examples of sharing life that I can think of is the long-term friendships that can come from these leader-kid relationships. Whenever Taylor and I go back to Cincinnati, we have a group of friends that we reach out to visit, and that includes my old Young Life staff and family, 2 of Taylor's Young Life leaders, and we'll even stay in the houses of my old Young Life girls. I still get to hear about their life struggles and joys even 25 years later. Volunteer leading as a mom now is hard. A lot of times I feel like I'm giving away time that I don't actually have, and I try really hard not to embarrass Lucas, since he's involved in Young Life too. But I think the work is so important, and God has given me such a heart for these kids, so I show up anyway. I truly believe there's no better way to minister to teenagers. After almost 30 years of being involved with Young Life, I'm grateful for the community it's given me, but also for the heart it's given me for those who are lost. I see every conversation with a non-believer as an opportunity to hopefully bring down walls that they've put up towards God, even if it's just a little bit. And I really think that Young Life has taught me so much about what ministry can look like while sharing life with others. So, as always, if you guys have any questions, we're always here. Thanks so much.